Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun, or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Tony. Hey, Nana Banana. Hello, Belinda. Hippie Chick. Sexy Wilding. Carol freaking Claus. Hello, KPM. Harlot People Me. Chase. JMs. We have Mama 4. J Lord. Michelle DeMattias. V Oakley. Kate for Big Little Voices. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, don't cough in here, Kate. Ollie and update on your sister. Surgery went great. She thanks you in the chat for prayers. Oh, I hope for a speedy recovery. Thank you so much for the update, Leanne. Hello, everybody. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Kathy. Ron Swartz. Teacup Crankin. Hey, Chopper. Nick's mom. Liquid Soul. Sherry GB. Michelle Furler. Beach Lover. Inties Apple Bottom Jeans. How are you guys? Happy weekend. I have missed you all. Thank you. Hi, Megan. Hi, Trio Girl Mom 87. Hey, Allie. Drive safely. I apologize. I know I missed you guys too. I apologize. I haven't been on in the past few days. And I probably won't get a chance to come on again until Sunday, but I tried to squeeze a little bit of time to do a Tisha episode just for you guys. I'm doing my best, but I've missed you guys, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing, if you guys are on break, an amazing break with your kiddos. If you're just chilling out to the end of the year, an amazing chill out, whatever you guys are doing, I just hope you guys are doing amazing. And I have missed the ever loving doo-doo out of all of you guys. And Tisha, I hope your head is deep in the toilet somewhere. Hi, Linda. Hey, MK, Steve. Oh, are you? Cheers, Chase. Yes, and we have Allie. I think Allie has a live at 8 Eastern, and she's covering a case. I'm really interested, actually, to see the developments of that case. Can you look up if Letecia is related to Kimberly Singer? I'm not sure. Yeah, I could look that up. But does anybody have any good New Year's plans? I hope you guys are. Let me just say, I have to say, if I don't get a chance to tell you guys, this year has been absolutely superb as far as not only all of the subscribers and members and the supporters that have been with me from the very beginning, but all of the ones that have joined along the way and all of the new ones that made their way here during the Letecia coverage. You guys are amazing. And I have to say, I say to Allie all the time, the Letecia subscriber, like all of the new people who came over during the Letecia coverage, you guys are really awesome members. And I really like this group of people. And I feel so blessed to have such an amazing community. And for like, not saying that I wasn't happy with my community at any point, but when I look at like my channel right now and the community that I have, I just feel so beyond blessed. And I'm just so appreciative of you guys. And going into 2024, I am so excited, and I have a lot planned between my Patreon, which I'm going to be getting very much on top of, and I'm totally going to revamp it, and with the memberships and the member lives and just the channel in general. I have a lot planned for 2024. So buckle up, and you guys have motivated me to do that. So thank you to each and every single one of you guys for that, because you guys are absolutely amazing. So I have to say that. So thank you for 2023, and I very much look forward to 2024 with you guys. Carol friggin' Claus just gifted 5 memberships. Oh my goodness, let me give her a flush. Hold on. Thank you so much, Carol friggin' Claus. Congratulations to, oh my gosh, these are probably going to be our last members of 2023. Congratulations to potentially our last members of our 2023. These are potentially our last 2023 memberships. Oh my God, this is kind of a big deal. Hey, me feeds. My daughter was admitted. Oh no, Carolina, my daughter was admitted to the hospital near death. She has congestive heart failure, pulmonary hypertension. She's stable. Oh, thank goodness, Carolina. That is absolutely terrifying. I am so sorry for not only what your daughter has had to go through, but I can't imagine the stress as a mother of what you've had to go through. And I am sending so many prayers and well wishes her way and your way. Please make sure to remember to take care of yourself, because that is a lot that you have to go through. And I hope nothing but the best. And please, everyone, the power of prayer for a speedy recovery for Carolina's daughter. But my goodness, I will do my best to provide laughs, but thank goodness that she has you as a mother by her, because I guarantee that it's that love and strength that's getting her by. I don't chat often. I'm like that in real life, but sometimes I feel the need, or people make me feel the need. Oh, Ron, it's an amazing community. I know that every channel says that about their chat, but like for real, that's why I said, like, I finally got to a place where it's like, oh damn, like I'm really lucky. I'm at a really good place with my channel and the community I have, the comments you guys leave. I'm like, yeah, you guys are amazing, and I'm really proud, and I'm honored. I'm very honored, and I'm really excited to go into 2024 and switch things up and just see what it brings. So, okay. So, with that being said, let's see. Hey, destination. Let's see what we have. So, hell yeah, JMs. No drama. There's enough drama on this platform for 80 Bravo TV shows. We don't need that. We don't need that here. And Tisha brings enough drama. Of course, Cray Cray. Nobody has to. Absolutely. Just being here is enough. Hey, Shakto. Okay, but it's your it's YOU''RE. It's you are a joke. So if you're gonna come in and insult me, just please make sure your grammar is correct. Okay. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Okay. So where we had last left off was Letecia throwing the doo-doo water. Okay, guys? Do you remember? Thank you, Silver Turtle Lady. A lot of people, if you don't know your there, or your, do not include those words in an insult. Okay? You lost the battle. Just choose other words to include, or go educate yourself on the difference between there, and there, or your and your. How about that? So, it's amazing to me how old we are, yet people really don't know the difference yet. Anyway, I know it was a fake account, Meatfoot. So we last left off with Tisha literally throwing feces water in her roommate's face. Yes, you heard that correctly. Feces from the toilet in her inmate's face, in her roommate inmate's face, because she said her roommate was a slob. And so when she thought that nobody was looking, she filled an empty milk container up with the toilet water. And she threw it right in to the inmate's face. And that is not, listen, and we ended the last episode with, yes, it's disgusting. Yes, I could make jokes all day about it, but it really shines light on the horrors that Gannon must have sustained. And that's somebody who's a grown adult and who can defend themselves. Imagine what she did with Gannon, and Orlena, or even Harley when she was younger. It is horrific. But not only is it just disgusting to throw doo-doo water, but it's also very serious, because bacteria and infection and it's assault. Yeah, it is not, it goes even deeper than you might think. And if that have gotten in the inmate's mouth, because it details how the inmate was covered with a blanket, but it got into her face. It got straight up on her face. Yeah, Hep C, it's potentially, yeah, exactly. And it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I love you, Claus. Hi, Vicky. It's called gassing. What, when you throw doo-doo water? I didn't know that's called gassing. I'm sure it's done in prison or jail a lot. It's just so gross. But I feel like this is something that Letecia probably did often when Al left. Not maybe specifically through doo-doo water, but like things like that along those lines. Like once the doors were closed and once nobody was looking, she would just do evil, twisted things like that. Hi, Christina. Oh, so why don't you go back over to the other channel, Bushit, where all she does is play other people's shit. Why don't you go do that? Have a great night. Bye. All right. So she was found guilty. And so our next one is when Letecia was placed on a food roster. Hi, Casey. So Letecia is placed on a food roster, and this is Friday, June 10th, 2022. And it says, at approximately 1700 hours, I was conducting a dinner pass when I attempted to give Letecia her dinner tray. Letecia refused her dinner, stating she was not going to eat. This was Letecia's, hold on, train. Hold on, it's the bullshit train coming in. All right. Letecia refused her dinner, stating she was not going to eat. This was Letecia's third consecutive meal she missed. So they notified the sergeant. And a DB042 form was completed and distributed to appropriate sections. Per inmate classifications, Letecia would remain in redacted. Bushi, do you have a problem? Like, do you have a problem? Or do you just prefer on Friday nights to go into people's chats starting shit? Don't you have a drama live to go to or something? Can I continue my live now? Or do you just prefer we interrupt the whole live for you to make a scene? Please let me know when you're done. Can I continue now? Okay. So, should have caught that train. It was heading right out of here, Bushi. Our next report, again, is removed from the food roster. So if you guys remember, Letecia has a history of doing this. Once you miss 3 consecutive meals, which it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, they would put you in to medical. And so Letecia would intentionally do this for whatever reason or not. She wanted to get moved. She wanted to get into medical. That's all she would have to do. But she would also lie, because when she would give the tray back, the sheet of cookies would be missing. I spoke ill about Alex. Honey, do you know where you are? Are you lost? Do you need a flush? Hold on. Have you popped up the right drain pipe yet? Do you know where you are? I don't think you go here, honey. Are you okay? You go down a drain pipe, take a left, and pop up another toilet, because this clearly isn't the channel for you. Okay, so Letecia was currently on a food roster due to her refusing to eat 3 consecutive meals. During a welfare check, I attempted to speak with Letecia regarding why she was refusing meals. Letecia responded, "The personality I am in right now is not going to eat." At approximately 5:12, breakfast entered redacted, and I keyed open the food trap to hand Letecia a breakfast tray. She stated, "I don't want breakfast. I just want the milk." I observed Letecia open the milk carton and drink the milk. Hey, Teresa. After serving breakfast to the remainder of the ward, I called and I spoke with the sergeant. And I asked, does drinking milk qualify Letecia to be removed from the food roster? And they notified me that Letecia would be removed from the food roster at approximately 5:15. So, oh shit. All right. So, number one, Letecia claims that this personality that she is currently in, Angel, I know, I'm sorry. This personality that she's in right now does not eat. So again, last episode, Leticia's introducing that she has DID. She has dissociative identity disorder. So now we're going to start to hear moving forward a lot of these other personalities. It's Maria, it's this, it's that. Well, this personality doesn't eat. But then when they come in and they give her breakfast, she decides, oh, okay, well, I don't want the food, but I'm going to take the milk. I'm going to take the milk. Well, Tisha's going to get pissed off when they realize the milk still is classified as intake of food. And so they removed her from the food roster. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Kelly. I wish you all the best. Is she still going? What? Bushi. Oh my God. Girl. If you clearly don't know where you are, because if you did, you would know exactly where this content has come from. Number one. Number two, that is hysterical given who you support. That is hysterical. Now, stop, because I do not have that much time and you're interrupting the little bit of time that I'm trying to give to my genuine supporters. So please stop. And I don't like to block people, but I really don't have that much time today and you're interrupting my live. So please stop. Okay. All right, so this is an Alpha 2 informational. All right, I hate when there's a lot of redactions. But we're going to try. All right, so it says, at approximately 1835 hours, Redacted began yelling at someone who is not there. Redacted is solely housed in cell 3 and was yelling numerous obscenities. Redacted would yell, F off, put it back, you stupid fucking bitch. Redacted, fucking stop. Redacted had various outbursts throughout the shift. Letecia Stauch. Shortly after assuming duties of Redacted, Letecia spoke with me regarding why she was housed in Redacted. I spoke to Letecia about her refusing to eat, and she stated, the personality I am currently in is not going to eat. At approximately 2017 hours, I observed Letecia displaying odd behavior, standing in the middle of her cell with her hair in her face and appearing to speak to herself. Okay. I'm going to see if anything more says Letecia. Oh my goodness, these people overflowing with feces. I think that was the only one with Letecia, so I'm not going to read the other ones. Ooh, yeah, because those have very bad words. Okay. All right. Ooh, I love the behaviors. Okay. So we have a redacted behaviors. So what are we gonna name her? We're gonna name this one Inmate Boo. Shout out. All right. So Inmate Boo was on her hour out when she expressed the need for a shower. Hey, Mac J. Hey, Elena. I took a wheelchair to her cell for her to use per her ADA alerts. When I left the cell, Boo started screaming that she needed help and cannot get into her wheelchair by herself. I assisted with her getting into her wheelchair. Moments later, I gave her hygiene products for her to take a shower. Boo screamed again that she needed help and that she cannot do anything alone. I assisted her into the shower, helped turn on the water, and gave her shampoo and soap while she was in the shower. I also assisted Boo out of the shower and helped her put her safety smock on. There were numerous times throughout my shift where she was on her cell floor screaming that she had fallen and needed help up off the ground. Hi, Michelle. I assisted her multiple times off the ground and back on her bed. Hey, that girl. Boo also needed assistance getting on and off the toilet. Letecia was pacing in her cell, so I stopped to ask if she was all right. I observed her holding a milk carton with a couple of her fingers inside the carton. I don't like it already. She walked up to the door, pulled her fingers out of the milk carton, and wiped a dark liquid across her forehead and cheeks. Oh no.
Any objection? All objections.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
You cut that out right now. I'm kidding. Pull my finger. Go ahead. Pull it. So she is pacing up and down her cell, and she has, this is Letecia, Elena. This is Letecia. So she has her nasty fingers inside of a milk carton. And then as she's pacing, she pulls those fingers out of the milk carton. And just like the Lion King, she swipes this dark substance over the forehead. Okay? Everywhere the light touches is our kingdom style. And down her cheek. Letecia was saying something along the lines of, nobody can replace the king, and that Jesus is coming. She was also repeating, in the remembrance of Jesus. I'm sorry. Do you think the best way to remember our Savior, Jesus Christ, is to wipe shit across your forehead? Touche. No pun intended. I think there's much better ways. Hey, Rando. I think there's much better ways to remember our Lord and Savior than to smear feces across thy forehead. Okay? Don't drag Jesus into your mess. She also said that she's a vampire and likes to drink blood, while proceeding to take a drink out of her milk carton. You knock that off right now, because what is that dark liquid? You knock that off. I don't want to read this. What is it? What is it? You already smeared that on your forehead. It's already been established as a dark liquid, so you stop that right now. You better not tell me. No. No, 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 no. We're not going there. We are not going to scroll down and find out that's a poo-poo water or a blood. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't make me do it. That's not kosher. That's definitely not kosher. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. In the name of Jesus, and she dips her finger into this milk carton and she proceeds to drink whatever this dark liquid is. I asked Letecia multiple times, what's in the carton? She ignored me and kept talking to herself. I also asked her multiple times if she was bleeding from anywhere on her body. Don't you do this to me. Letecia continued to ignore everything I said to her. I did not notice any visible blood coming from anywhere on her body. You know what this means? You know what this means? We watched her Picasso on the wall, a bloody picture, yet she had no injuries. You know where that blood came from. So do not tell me she is collecting her cycle in a milk carton and then consuming it. Please, please. This is so disgusting. Oh, Jesus. I did not notice any visible blood coming from anywhere on her body. A couple of wellness checks later, I noticed her pacing and talking to herself. I stopped and I addressed her by saying, Stauch, are you okay? Do you need to see mental health? Letecia said, Genevieve does not need help. Oh, Tisha. So I said, no, do you need to speak with mental health? She replied, no, Genevieve is in perfect health condition, okay? Genevieve is in perfect health condition. I continued my wellness check. She needs a damn exorcism. That's what she needs. During lunch, Letecia accepted her lunch bag. Well, of course she did. She can't go that long without denying food. We all know Tisha's ways. She was talking in third person, referring to herself as good old Genevieve. She stated that she has not eaten since lunch on June 8th and that CJC is trying to poison her. She was also requesting to be weighed. Bitch. Let's hear from the scale, shall we?
You were big. I'm serious. You look big.
I only weighed 140 something.
Well, you look humongous. But anyway, darling, I know it's time for us to go. I'll holler at you later. I love you.
There. That's from the scale. So Boo was on her hour out for about 35 minutes before I terminated her time and told her to lock down. Boo asked if I could talk to her about her bond, which I did. She started accusing me of lying to her about her bond and repeating, the grandpa deputy that was in here a few days ago said something completely different. She started screaming about how we are holding her hostage and wants to call her lawyer. I advised Boo that she could use the phone whenever she is on her hour out time. Boo continued to carry on loudly, sounds familiar, about how she is being kept at CJC against her will. 2 inmates that were on their hour out asked her to be quiet because they were on the phone. Boo then directed her anger at the other inmates who were out and started screaming at them. These inmates were, who knows, and I don't know. Due to Boo's showing aggression towards them, I ordered her to lock down. She screamed and placed in her cell for about an hour after that. I observed Boo squatting in her cell while I was doing a wellness check. I asked her, Boo, what you doing? I then heard her urinating. I asked her if she was peeing, and she didn't respond. She then pulled her cup out from under her that was full of urine and proceeded to drink it. All right. I told her to dump it in the toilet, and she did. I advised medical, you're sick, Boo. You're sick. Boo banged and hit her cell door through the day. She was occasionally screaming. I tried to ask her questions, and her responses did not make sense. When speaking to Boo, she would whisper so low that I could not hear her. This is for informational purposes only. That's disgusting. I object all of the way with that one.
Any objection? All objections.
Oh, here we go. So let me see how I can say this. Hey, Real John Doe. I can't ASMR. It's weird, Meatfoot. Even while I'm whispering, I'm still screaming. I don't know how. You know what? I'll take it as some type of skill that I have. That even while I'm whispering, I'm still screaming. All right? I'm sure you guys were still able to hear me loud and clear. This narrative, you ready? Letecia Schmueschmeidel gesture. I will give a trigger warning because it's Schmueschmeidel related. All right, guys? So if self-harm triggers you, it is Letecia related, so it's not, take that for what it is. But you too, Mia B. I will just put a trigger warning fair and out there. At approximately 1500 hours on the 11th of June, 2022, inmate classification called and advised me to move Letecia to a cell upstairs to provide more red sheet schmueschmeidel with a plan housing. I advised Letecia that she needed to get her items and move them upstairs. Letecia replied with, Maria is not moving upstairs. Oh, Shipley Dollar. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. Wow. Flush you very, very much. Love you, little less toilet flushing. You only said that correctly. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I flushed you then. So she said, that was really sweet of you, though. Thank you so much, Shipley Dollar. Thank you. You know what? I'm still on the blanket with the bed shot proof of life. I know. And did you know, Shipley, that there's like a group of people who believe that Gannon never returned, which I really want to have that panel. Maybe I'll schedule that panel for this upcoming weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend, because I really want to hear people's theories, because I can't imagine Gannon not returning, but I can entertain a theory where Gannon wasn't shot in his room. Oh, thank you, Beach Lover, for being a member for 1 month. Thank you so much, and I love you. Thank you for the support. That's so greatly appreciated. Oh, you know what? A lot of people hate ASMR, and some people love ASMR. Okay, so Letecia said Maria is not moving upstairs. No, there's a train. Sorry, I'm not home. I'm at my mom's right now, guys. So there's a train nearby. Sorry. If it's not the normal noises, I apologize. So it says Maria is not moving upstairs. I submitted a report an hour before regarding her behavior and referring to herself in the third party. This is not her normal behavior. Please refer to incident number XYZ for further information. So what I want to bring note to you guys about is it was last episode 23, and a few incidents incident reports prior to this one where Letecia first introduced that she has DID to a nurse. Okay, he would have been shot through the jaw, and then there would have been 2 more in the pillowcase. Through the pillow. Well, not just the case, the pillow. Oh, you mean where? Aside from his bedroom? I'm sorry, I may have misunderstood the question. Oh, Little Red, I love. Did you change your name? Little Red Zero? Whoa, how did you both? Are you one and the same? Michelle 87? How is that possible? I was saying something, but I don't remember what I was saying now, though. Oh, it was a couple of incident reports ago that Letecia first introduced to the nurse that she had DID. I want you to just, guys, keep in mind and be aware of this because this is before the trial. So you're going to see how she got the idea. I don't know how she originally came across the idea to introduce and go with the DID defense, whether a lawyer introduced it, she read it in a book, she saw someone else go with it. Either way, she got the idea to go with the DID defense. And from that very first incident report where they wrote down that she mentioned she had it, basically every report since then, she is mentioning this altar, another altar, another altar. So she's going hard with the altars and she's making sure that it's being documented that she is having these alternate personalities. She thought these were all going to be used in her defense for trial. Clause. So I then advised Letecia that she had two options. She could do it herself, meaning move upstairs, or I would do it for her while she spends times in the hole. She spends time basically in the hole. Letecia again replied with the same statement. Maria is not moving upstairs. I called for responding deputies to help escort Letecia upstairs. Letecia was ordered to come out of her cell and to go upstairs, in which she complied. When Letecia got to the top tier, she tried to throw her legs between the safety bars while saying, "Look, I can fit." Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Look, I can fit. You, sweetheart, just like you could fit through that window that is 5 inches wide. You're being escorted up specifically to a tier that is made for people on Schmooshmide watch. Do you think that they have bars wide enough for you to be able to fit through to where you could jump down to the bottom tier? Let's be honest. Let's be honest now. You're not that tiny, honey. Nobody's going to be tiny enough to get out, just like the windows aren't tiny enough for you to get out. Well, no, you're not tiny enough to get out of the windows. She is doing the most sprinkle donut. So she's like, "Look, I can fit." She was quickly pulled back by the sergeants and deputies and escorted to get the F out of here. I called mental health and I spoke to mental health. They were comfortable with Letecia staying housed in redacted based on their previous conversation the day prior. He said Letecia was behavioral, not schmooshmidal. And she told him that she intended to act out. What an idiot. Leticia's over here openly admitting, yeah, no, I have full intentions to act out because it works for my defense. Within 10 minutes, I conducted my next wellness check. I observed Letecia laying on her bunk, flat on her back. But I thought she liked doggy. Okay. She had one pant leg. Oh no. She had one pant leg tied around her neck and the other pant leg tied to the bunk ladder. Okay, I'm sorry. I do not want to be triggering to anybody. Self-harm is not a joking matter, but can we not all agree this is bullshit? Please, that she has it staged. I fully believe that this was staged. I believe she's still acting this way, Tess, just for different purposes. I called a step over, which is a deputy who needs assistance, over my Tate radio. Oh, I definitely will. I'll let Crime Curious know. I opened the door and I went in her cell and I removed the pants from around Leticia's neck and the ladder. They're ready? The knots were undone with ease, meaning it took absolutely no effort to undo the knots Letecia made because she never tied them with intention for them to actually hold. She just wanted to stage it to look a certain way. The knot was not tight. I then untied the pants from around Leticia's neck easily. Sergeant DeLong responded and upon arrival called a code blue, which is medical assistance needed. Letecia was conscious and breathing. Unfortunate. She appeared like she was shivering because she was cold. Medical staff entered redacted and evaluated Letecia. They took her vitals and spoke with her. Letecia seemed fine. It was determined that Letecia will be placed on a red sheet and she would be placed into a safety smock. Mental health deemed this was a schmooshmide gesture and not a schmooshmide attempt. Do you know how bad that has to be? You were found with the essentially rope around your neck and they're like, that wasn't even an attempt, that was a gesture. You straight up staged it. They knew it was not even an attempt. Letecia was dressed into a safety smock by me and Deputy Brock for her safety and escorted to redacted. She remained in redacted until inmate classification could place her into appropriate housing for her classification. She was housed in redacted. You too, Misty. Oh, welcome, Tony. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the channel. We're happy to have you as a member. Thank you. Thank you. No, Michelle, she will not stop. So this is her Letecia step over with her code blue. So at approximately 15:40, I heard a step over my Tate radio. I immediately responded. Upon entering, I heard a code blue. Once near the cell, I heard a deputy state that Letecia had tied her jail-issued pants around her neck and the bedpost. When I entered the cell, Letecia was laying flat on her back on the bottom bunk. Letecia appeared awake, and a nurse was assessing her. It was decided that Letecia would be dressed in a safety smock and transferred. Letecia removed her jumpsuit, top, and undergarments and handed them to me, which she complied, and she was placed in the safety smock. I instructed Letecia to turn around and place her hands behind her back, which she complied. They put the wrist restraints on, double locked them, and escorted her. They exited the cell without issue. So as they were walking across the top tier, Letecia stopped and turned towards the railing. Letecia started to stick her legs through the railing while saying, "Maria can fit." Two other deputies grabbed her arms and pulled her back. At approximately 15:40, I heard a step over called, and as I was entering the ward, I heard them call a code blue. When I entered the ward, I saw deputies outside, and when I reached, I saw Letecia laying on her back with her pants off. I stood by as medical assessed Letecia. It was determined that Letecia would be placed on the red sheet. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tisha. Oh, Tisha. What? Tisha, what's going on here? What's going on here? And she kissing her teeth. Carol freaking Claus. Thank you. Carol just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to the recipients. Thank you, Carol Claus. Potentially our last 2023 memberships. Thank you so much. I love you, Claus. Mwah! They were like, yo, all right, let's take a picture. 1, 2, 3. And she's like, I'm gonna just stick my bottom jaw out. What is that? And she's totally kissing her teeth. I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm just gonna stick that bottom jaw out. What is that? Why? Yep, that hair, just cut it. It is so untamed. Cheese and rice. Oh, I hate her. I've never hated someone. It smells like bunk. It smells so bunk. She had everything, Shipley. I don't know. And if she was unhappy, she could have just walked away. You know, she could have just walked away. Hi, Harho. She wasn't bad looking. Like, she wasn't horrible, like, she wasn't great looking, but she also wasn't horrible looking. in her prime when she took care of herself, like, yes, exactly, caffeinated slug. But when you start to do evil things, I'm telling you, Shakto, listen, I'm not saying she was good looking, but I'm saying like she wasn't horrible looking when she was younger in her prime. But once she really started turning evil and she started doing evil stuff, I'm telling you that evilness, it turns you and it changes you. Hey, Lindsay, it changes you. She's so fashion. Right, Chipley. She made Gannon and Lena do their own laundry. An 8-year-old child, when Gannon had the accident, she made him not okay, listen. I'm not saying you can't have kids do tasks and keep up with chores. Of course. But she didn't do anything. She didn't cook them dinner and listen, if a child is having accidents in their pants, you don't make the child wash those pants. You go and wash yourself and you wash the pants. Okay? Like if it's like once in a while situation, okay. But she made them always wash their own clothes. An 8-year-old child, 8 years old, doing their own laundry, cooking their own food. Right, exactly, Haraho. There's a difference in teaching your child independent behaviors and forcing a child to take care of themselves. 100%. But when you're sick, you're vulnerable. You already don't feel good. It's that motherly role. And I'm not saying that dads can't, because there are some amazing dads out there who have that paternal instinct and they take great care of their kids. But that's the part about being a mom. That's what our amazing abilities are as being a maternal figure, is to take care of the kids. Is you put them in the bath, and then you put the fresh sheets on the bed, and you put on that movie, and then you put them in the clean pajamas, and you put them in the fresh bed, and you put their favorite movie on, and then you put their favorite meal, like homemade soup, whatever it is, and you make them feel better. And so that is why even when you're an adult and you get sick, what do you crave? You just want your mom or your whoever it was that took care of you, because you get vulnerable again because you're in a weakened state and you're going to crave that. And the idea that this child was not only humiliated, that any 11-year-old having an accident is going to be, because that's an embarrassing stage, that's an embarrassing age, is going to be embarrassed. But I believe Letecia is the one who was causing him to have those accidents. And I believe she was humiliating him and taunting him over it. And then also abusing him and yelling at him for having the accidents, causing him to have the accident, and then yelling at him for having the accidents. And then you clean it up. Like, oh my God. And then probably having more accidents on top of it, just from the anxiety and the stress of it all. Like what she did, like, I can't even imagine, and then you're going to make him clean it up. Like, oh my God, you're evil. You are evil. Well, you know what it was, KPM? I don't think Gannon had the accident the way that Letecia is describing Gannon had the accidents. See, the way, because I know we're basing it off of what Landon had been saying, like an Alan, like Gannon didn't have the accidents with like the gastrointestinal, the way that Letecia claimed he had, since he was younger. Exactly. I think he may have had an accident, but it wasn't for the reason that Letecia was claiming. I think it was for another reason. Thank you, Just Me, for being a member for 23 months. Your support so greatly appreciated, and Happy New Year to you too. Just Me. That's exactly what I think it is. It kind of got chalked up as, oh, he had accidents when he was younger from an actual medical condition. And so it kind of got thrown under the rug of, okay, it's something he had already struggled with. So if it happens again, it could be attributed to this. But in reality, I think she was medicating him, over medicating him, under medicating him, and at times poisoning him. Straight up. And then the stress and the anxiety and the mental abuse and the physical abuse and the emotional abuse. Whew. Be realistic. Have you ever been in a very high anxiety, stressful situation and immediately you have to poop? Like, like, not to be like, gross or anything, but when you are having a lot of anxiety, or you get really stressed out, sometimes like immediately, like, you have to go to the bathroom because all of a sudden your stomach gets really upset. And like, I don't know what happens in your body, but it just, so not only can we put to the side the outside factor of was she over medicating him and all of that, and then the abuse, but the anxiety and the stress on top of that Gannon must have sustained just living in that abusive environment, and knowing probably the moment his father walked out the door and that door shut, knowing what was about to happen, probably set his system into that, oh my God, like, whew, all of these factors, man, all of these factors. Oh, Hummer Muffin, Happy New Year. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. You guys are awesome. Oh, joy. And then these are her hands. What is that on her wrist? Are those hairs? What is that? Good night, Chase. Right, Kimberly. Yep. She wasn't giving them balanced meals. Like, it was just junk and fast food, whatever was available, while she got sushi for herself. Writing barcode. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. So this is an Alpha 2 informational, so I'll read Letecia's part, because Alpha 2 is specifically like her unit. I know, Lace Lemon. I know, it's heartbreaking. I know. So with Letecia, it says, I assume duties. And Letecia was currently housed in, and this is the Shmush Schmeidel. And it says, the deputy explained that Letecia attempted to squeeze through the middle bars on the top tier and attempted to jump off because Maria could fit through. Letecia was placed into a safety smock, and on Shmoosh made precautions. Then Letecia was escorted back and housed in Redacted. Due to Leticia's behavior, she was only provided 2 safety blankets before entering. Letecia stated, "I'll rip the mattress and hang myself." Oh, that's lovely, Letecia. No, you won't, but okay. At approximately 23 hours, at the evening, medication pass came into the ward. I stopped to ask Letecia if she wanted her medication. Letecia stated, "My name is not Stauch. It is Taylor." What happened to Genevieve? I addressed inmate Stauch as Taylor, and I again asked her if she wanted her evening medication pass, which she replied, "Yes." At approximately 21:25 hours, while conducting a welfare check, I observed Letecia laying on the floor and attempting, oh my gosh, I observed Letecia laying on the cell floor and attempting to rub her wrist back and forth on the screw that bolts the toilet to the wall. I quickly got Leticia's attention and I gave her a verbal order to stop. Letecia turned towards me and yelled, "I want to die for Christ. Leave me alone so I can die for Christ." I love you too, Shipley. Happy New Year. And thank you so much again for the support. You're so sweet. Thank you, and enjoy dinner. So she said, "Leave me alone so I can die for Christ." Due to Leticia's attempted self-harm, I called and I spoke with the sergeant regarding different housing. It was decided that Letecia would be escorted until housing could be determined. Letecia was taken out and wrist restraints were placed and she was escorted. Then she was escorted back, and then once the cell door was secure, Letecia immediately began yelling at deputies. Letecia asked for water and toilet paper, which was given. Exactly, destination. At approximately 4:04 hours, Letecia yelled out of her cell, "Y'all are incompetent. I'll take these strings out of this blanket." The deputy and I walked over and I explained to Letecia that if she removed the strings from either the safety blanket or smock to harm herself, they would be taken away from her. Letecia yelled, "Did you see me take any of the strings out?" Then proceeded to lay down. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly, for the super sticker. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Hey, Doxy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, Murderous Hag is very confused. So, all right, and that's about somebody else. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at that face. Tisha. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, while we are looking at this horrific image of Letecia. Tisha. Y'all are incompetent. Just ask Aunt B, and don't mind the fact that I've been deemed incompetent at my evaluation. Just don't you look. But what kind of face is that for real? This is what evil does. This is what evil does to you, guys. What? Her chin? Listen, and I'm not talking shit, because I've said many times from the wrong angle I could look like a thumb, but that's bad. Have you ever been laying in bed and like your camera has flipped on your phone and you're like, "Oh my God, do I really look like that?" And nobody even has to be looking, but you'll get insecure with yourself. Like, "Oh shit, why do I look like a thumb?" Because it happens, okay? It's just a really bad angle. It's like, do I really look like that? But holy macro. And she tries to say she doesn't eat. Give me a break, because she didn't have that from under when she first went in. Ew, you guys. Yo. What is that? Oh, you know what that is. That's from her fingers. Hey, spirit of the cheese. That is from her fingers dipping in that milk carton. Because look, not all of her fingernails are stained. How much money would you have to be paid to suck on those fingers? Just asking. Oh, Carolina, you're so sweet. Hey, love baby animals. Oh, I love your new photo. You too. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, wait. Why? Wait, what? She's writing on, oh my God. I would die for Christ. What? Wait, oh, she is writing all over herself. Well, who's the idiot who gave her a pen? And why does she have man hands? Ew, my hands don't look like that. Ew. Ew. It looks like her fingers are clubbing. Yes. Her fingernails are very wide and, oh. Yeah, she appears to be swollen with the evil. The evil's busting out of her. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. She's rotting from the inside out. Oh, there with her fucking Jesus Christ. She looks like she's in pain in every photo. Trust us, Tisha. We're in shock though. Ew. Trust us, we're in more pain just looking at you. Oh, God. Oh. Ew, why? Oh, you guys, this is, oh my God. This was the milk carton. Sometimes their photos are a little bit out of order, but this is, oh my God. She drank that blood, you guys. Oh my God. Because, I'm sorry, but you guys know blood dries a certain way, and that very much looks, oh no. Oh no. You're nasty. Ew. And I see those toenails. Oh no, look at the length of those. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Nope. 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 We're not zooming in. We're not going there. Nope. Nope. I don't care if you don't have a clipper. Fucking rip that shit. Do not let them extend beyond the skin. That is disgusting. Nope. I will not, Christina. No, I will not. No, I will not. That is really gross. You got doo-doo on your hand. You got doo-doo on your... Ha! 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 Ha. That is blood, guys. That is blood. And she drank it. Yeah, if you have nail clippers for your eyebrow, why are you slacking? If you can clip half of your brow off with a clipper for the nail, why can't you clip your nail? No excuse. No excuse. Look at your brow. I won't call it an eyebrow because half of it's missing. So it is a brow. Okay? It's gone. It's gone. Half of it is gone. Okay? Even half your eyebrow was like, nah, fuck this, and left. Why aren't you clipping your toenails? It brings me great joy to know this is your life. Well, it brings me... I'm mad because it was her life in jail, but not prison, guys. She keep that all of her messages says prison is a 180 of jail. Jail was horrible. Prison is great though, she says. Probably Gemini, but it seems like a lot of them are like this. God, she is gross. Yeah, I could smell it from here too. So this is an informational. We got another odd behavior. Letecia displayed odd behavior throughout the day. No way. What? I never would have guessed that. Letecia stated that her name was Maria and not Stauch. Letecia refused her lunch because she is Jewish and should not be getting food on trays. It should be known that Letecia is on a dental soft diet and not on a kosher diet. I'm sorry, just curious. Does vampires need a soft dental diet? I thought usually vampires are good in that category. Usually have those sharp canines. Why do you need a soft dental food diet? Interesting. Letecia said, I want my dinner tray though. I would never hurt you though. Just myself. While passing out dinner trays, I gave Letecia a styrofoam tray. Letecia asked for her hard tray, but I informed her that she was eating her dinner from a styrofoam tray. Letecia stated, that's fine. I'll just wait for breakfast then. Oh, really? Okay. Find a full facial transplant near me. You're genius, Tisha. Please. Tell us more. Hey, Katrina. Let me find her name. So Letecia, hold on, we got a BS train coming through. Oh, Elena, you're so sweet. All right. So Letecia was on her timeout, and while she was on the phone, I overheard her saying that she is not eating, except for the packaged cookies at lunch. Those are really delicious. She talked about all the weight that she was losing. Letecia then said she was done being over here and she was going to tell them, I assume inmate classification, that I am ready to go back. Okay. Then Letecia had odd behavior throughout my shift. She was mute for the whole shift, would not make eye contact, and woke up randomly throughout the night to read or sit in bed. That is more normal behavior, if anything, but it would be abnormal for Letecia. I would not define that as odd behavior. I would say that's a blessing that you got that type of behavior for your shift, sir. And I would count your blessings. So she did not talk. She did not make eye contact. And she would just randomly wake up and sit in bed and read. Yeah, just be grateful, honestly. So Letecia was offered her unlock time, but refused. I asked again, seeing if she would like to stretch her legs or make a phone call, but she did not want to come out. Big whoop. All right, so inmate Paget behavior with Letecia. At approximately 17:30 hours, Paget and Letecia were sitting at a table eating dinner. Letecia yelled, "You better get her. She just spit towards us," at the table, referring to Paget. I ordered Paget to lock down so I could look into the situation. I asked Paget and Letecia what happened. Both inmates said she spit at them while walking by. Redacted stated, "This isn't the first time this has happened." Letecia stated, "I was listening to the tablet loud and then I felt something wet hit my arm as she lifted her right arm." Well, coming from the person who threw doo-doo water in another inmate's face, you have no right to say anything. Paget said, "Rodriguez, she has come at me and my cellmate in an aggressive manner at our cell, and my cellmate slammed the door. I have told several deputies and they blame it on her mental health." I spoke with Paget and asked her to explain what happened. I ate dinner, emptied my tray, placed it on the cart, and I was heading back upstairs. And I had a green bean in my mouth. I had a green bean in my mouth, and I was just trying to spit it out. Sorry. I ate dinner, and then I threw out my tray, and I had a green bean in my mouth, and I was just trying to spit it out when going upstairs. And so I asked her if she spit in the direction of the inmates, and she said no. Sorry, I don't know why I find that so funny. It's like she just got a little bit of a green bean stuck in her teeth after dinner. And she was trying to like rocket it out, you know, like when you get a piece of food stuck and it rocketed right at Tisha. I think it's funny because it's a green bean. So I went back to Letecia and I looked at the back of her arm and shirt, but did not see any wet marks that would have indicated spit hitting her. And I also did not observe any green beans on the floor. So Redacted approached the desk prior to locking down and said, Rodriguez, there was not even a green bean piece on the floor. I did inform Letecia and Redacted that I would be doing an informational on the incident, but I did not have any evidence that Redacted spit at them. Both inmates said thank you, and there should be other reports about her behavior. I don't know why I think it's so funny. Okay. So I'll do this one. Oh, I love you, Amber. 2 years, Amber. I haven't seen a 24 months yet. Thank you for being a member for 2 years, girl. I love you. And here we are going into 2024 together. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You are amazing. So I will do this last one real quick before I have to hop off. It says, inmate hunt segregation from Letecia. And it says, at approximately 1500 hours, I was conducting a 30-minute welfare check at the top tier. The bottom tier was unlocked in the day room. Oh, Elena. Thank you, Elena. That's so kind of you. And congratulations to our members who received them. You guys are awesome. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Elena. Mwah. Oh, she's not going live tonight? Oh, no. Well, now Boo's really going to think I scared Allie off. Shit. So the bottom tier was unlocked in the day room. Letecia was sitting at a day room table talking to other inmates. While walking past Redacted, stopped me at her cell door and asked why they put Letecia in the same ward as her. Redacted stated that she will beat Letecia's ass if she got the chance and was let out at the same time. Redacted went on to say that what Letecia is accused of doing is fucked up. And as a mom, it really gets to her. Amen. I place a verbal segregation against Redacted and Letecia. Good. Ooh, we'll read this one too. Redacted threatened Letecia. At approximately 1500 hours, I was conducting a 30-minute welfare check at the top tier. The bottom tier was unlocked in the day room. Letecia was sitting at a day room table talking to other inmates. While walking past, Redacted stopped me at her cell door and asked why they put Letecia in the same ward as her. Redacted said she will beat Letecia's ass if she got the chance and was let out at the same time. Redacted said that what Letecia is accused of doing is fucked up, and as a mom, it really got to her. Deja vu. Didn't I just read this? Hold on. Just read that. Okay, fine. I'll read this one. So, I was in the middle of a medication pass. I had 2 inmates, Redacted and Redacted, sitting in the day room. waiting to be picked up as they were both scheduled for the law library. Transportation was taking longer than usual due to 2 code 20s, staff needing immediate assistance, happening back to back in the facility. I intentionally skipped over the one asshole housing Letecia, knowing that one of her segregations was sitting in the day room to ensure officer safety. At approximately 21:31 hours, I let medical out and let MSM know that he needed to return to the ward due to Letecia not being offered medication. I was conducting a formal welfare check when I passed Letecia's cell door, and I stopped to tell her that the MSM would return to give her meds. Letecia became agitated, was talking to herself about a lawsuit, and stated, "No, I don't want them." I left the ward to attend to the law library. At 21:49 hours, I returned to the ward. I keyed open the door to offer Letecia her medication. Letecia refused. She stated, "No, I don't want them." Letecia proceeded to ask the MSM what his name was. Leticia's demeanor was irritated and gruff. She then kissed her teeth. Oh my God, you guys, she's just so ridiculous. I just can't get over those pictures. She looks so nasty and mean in every single one of them. All right, guys. So I'm going to have to hop off for tonight, but I really did miss you guys. I know I haven't been on the last couple of days, and I apologize. It's been crazy. I have a lot going on. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on, though, Sunday evening. So if I don't see you guys before then, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for anybody who had gifted memberships or sent a super chat. Your support is so greatly appreciated. And thank you all so much for making 2023 such an amazing year. Like I said, I have a lot planned for 2024. You guys have motivated me so much. And so I have a lot on the docket. I'm revamping the Patreon and really kicking my butt to do a lot with that. And then a lot in gear for the memberships as far as member only lives and things like that. And so you guys are amazing. So thank you for everyone who has been supporting me long term from the beginning, for anybody who has joined along the way, or anybody who has just been new and found me recently. You guys all just are so amazing and mean more to me than you could possibly know. And so I hope you have the amazing rest of your year. But I will see you Sunday night. And so I will talk to you all soon. Have an amazing rest of your weekend and hit the thumbs up on your way out. Good night, guys.